Rivals podcast, Rival Contenders podcast featuring Space Jam Rocco in the building. Space, what you saying, fam?
Simmy. What's going on, everybody? Easy Sunday. Happy to be here. It's looking good. Let's get into it.
Hey, man, we gotta, first off, talk about this Community Shield game, man. Did you watch the game, man? Arsenal just cooked City 3-0, bro. And City no
Bro,
reply.
like the way I saw it, the fact that they set Donnarumma down like that, bro. Yo, now Odegaard is in his prime right now, bro. Set him down, bro. But you know what?
Mhm.
I don't like some of these City players. They look tired, bro.
Would you say it's kind of like they're a bit sluggish, coming in preseason? Most of them haven't even played some of the games that they were playing in their previous preseason games. You see, like Haaland, Doku, um, Elliot Anderson, he's coming back. We'll talk about Elliot Anderson in a minute. Nico Riley just came back. See, I don't think most of these guys are match fit, but they got smoke, bro, because this Enzo Maresca thing might not be it, fam. I don't know. I see holes in this system, bro.
Match
Break it down.
sharpness was not there.
Hmm.
The match sharpness was not there, bro. But then again, some of these guys are coming from World Cup, so makes sense, bro. Legs are tired.
But they had rest, though. Some of them had rest. They had enough, good enough rest. So you think the rest wasn't enough?
Yeah, so like because of that rest, no match sharpness, bro. Like I even saw when Mamouche came in, bro, he was doing fuck all, bro. What was that guy doing, bro?
Bro, it's the first game. Listen, that's a bit worrying, considering the fact this is the last game of preseason before the league. And from the way they were playing, bro, they just defensively they got too many holes, bro. Because Noni was making runs, but we know Noni's trash, so he doesn't score 1v1s. But him, um, you know, Arsenal's left wing. Who's this nigga? The nigga they just signed now, Christoyas.
Oh, Solis.
Yeah, he got two assists, man.
I don't know, that guy's fire in FIFA, bro. I played with him on FIFA. He's fire.
He's a meaty baller. Like Arsenal are not like they haven't strengthened their squad. They've only just bought Bruno Guimaraes, and he had like an average game. Like Martin Odegaard is the only one on form in this team. Like it wasn't a good game. I won't lie. This game was like any other preseason game. Legit.
Yeah.
Exciting as fuck. The other team is just not as clinical as any other as the other team. And Haaland was just off form. Foden off form. Hey, bro, the City team is looking sluggish, bro.
The menu did fuck all. Anderson,
Mm.
all that hype for Elliot Anderson, and he couldn't show up, bro. Where was he, bro?
120 mil. Where's the 100 mil?
Bro, where is it, bro? We looking for it. Like,
Bro, the game is cooked. Imagine, we grew up in a time where Gareth Bale, Pogba, the likes of men like Eden Hazard were worth 100 mil, bro. You know what you were getting. You were getting a world class player. City
exactly.
have just seen for the full 90 how trash and meaty this guy is, bro. He's meaty, bro. Like no technical awareness, no playing against the press. Because as soon as Arsenal were pressing them, they were winning the ball back all the time, bro.
You see,
And that's
like this is
another
the first time. It's like they were forcing it, bro. They were genuinely forcing it. There was no cohesion, no chemistry. Boy, it was a weak game.
bro.
Simple as
And like
that, bro.
the best ball, like they were just pressing City. City were losing the ball, and this is not a Pep Guardiola City. We know this now. We can see now. This ain't Pep, bro. This your boy Enzo.
Hey, well, niggas are telling them welcome to Maresca Ball. Hey, welcome.
Because
Welcome to
I
Maresca Ball.
like leading up to him exiting Chelsea, a lot of Chelsea fans were telling me that this guy was not it, like his system there was too many flaws. Now I kind of understand it. Before I didn't understand. I thought you were hating, but now seeing how he's potentially fucking up City's season, hey bro, I'm thinking his system is not all that special as it seemed to be when he was coaching it.
Like he literally just a copy paste from what he was doing at Chelsea. Like 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for City, bro. They don't have.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if you can't do a 4-2-3-1 if there's no Rodri, we've seen that Elliot Anderson cannot start and he can't play against the press. So it's chai, bro, in terms of their midfield. It really is chai, bro. Because if Rodri
And
leaves,
Matt,
yeah,
and that's like that's another thing I noticed. So you remember how Rich James used to go into like the center when he would play like at right back?
yeah,
He tried the same thing with Nico O'Reilly. There were moments in the game where Nico O'Reilly was playing that sixth position, trying to dictate the midfield. But he
yeah.
just kept getting exposed, bro.
But that's why Arsenal kept hitting his flank because they could see that this guy also is not tracking back on. Like he doesn't
And
have the
then
man.
Madueke was looking good.
Yeah, bro. We know Nani is trash, blood. We know Nani's meaty, man. Good lord, like they made meaty ballers look like they were elite, but it's because when Riley is going to the six, as you said, they end up being a back three, and I don't from what I'm seeing, it doesn't seem like they're trained the back three, and especially with Diaz and cover ball. I mean, this light the cover Shvona. Well,
Oh,
Kazanov,
Kusanov.
Kazanov, dusty, blood.
Kusanov.
Yeah, dusty, blood. Like, bro, they don't have like proper center backs who are reliable anymore. City, bro. I think it's peak for them this season. But I was seeing like a young top four, fourth place finish by this team. I won't lie to you. How we felt losing Fergie. Now that transition, that downfall, this is what's gonna happen to City when they've lost Pep, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. We're gonna go back to the days where they were losing 9-0 to Middlesbrough and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The City we know, bro. The middle team, the mid team we know. We grew up on City
Yeah,
just
man.
we just grew up on them being the little boys, bro.
They still got over 100 charges pending, bro. With Habibi Mani, we'll cook up something, bro. These guys are paying to play now.
Bro, if they got the backing of Emirates, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, bro. Them niggas are making too much. Like Newcastle are beefing. Um, Newcastle losing their Saudi owners.
Yeah, because the project went to shit.
But it's because of the PFL, the PFL rules and the EA rules and the fucking what you call it, man? Like they don't the amount of money they have
Oh,
is
financial fair play.
yeah, it's against financial fair play rules because they're the new kids on the
Oh.
block. You check.
Yeah, because they saw what City did, bro. Like, City are getting away with it, bro. It's pay to
Uh,
play.
The city did it before, like it was like an actual thing, the financial fair play. They were with Roman. You know what I'm saying? When Roman was still around Chelsea, they were part of the owners who were making England money. So they were allowed to do the shit they were doing. But now they don't allow that anymore. That's why they're telling these Saudis in Newcastle to buy Posey with their 200 million, bro. Plus, it's Newcastle. They don't give the league money like that. They don't give traction and eyes the way City and United and Chelsea give eyes to the league. Ain't nobody care about Newcastle. Let's be real. Yeah.
So after this game, what are your predictions for top four?
It's still too early to say, man. Again, this is preseason. Like, Community Shield's still going to be a preseason game, whether we like it or not. You know, when was the last time you remembered a memorable Community Shield final? You see? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Your team don't win this trophy, so these.
Hey, man, you never know. Now, shit's looking hard, boy. Hey, boy, I hope you peep the preseason highlights, bro. Now I
Let's
lie,
do.
JP's looking hard right now, bro. Like, yo, pause.
We'll talk about JP in a minute. Like we'll talk about your preseason positives and negatives. But from this game, answering your question, City will probably be in the title race to a certain extent. But from seeing the way they're playing, they look like a top four team at best. We in the moment, we're a top four team. So I would say Arsenal, City, United, maybe Chelsea. I put Chelsea there also. Because from the way y'all are attacking now, and Zhao being fit, not playing in the World Cup. Yeah. But the problem is, hey man, this we'll get let's get to Chelsea. Like coming to both our teams preseason and the end of preseason, like what are your positives from and your negatives from this new system, new Xavi Alonso thing that you're seeing from your squad, bro?
So, following up on the preseason games that started out from August, I can see
Mm,
that hey, it's trial and error for Xavi right now. He tried the 4-2-3-1, didn't go too well against Tottenham. Then switched to a 4-4-2, still caught hands against Juve. But now I think he's finding motion with that 3-4-3.
mm-hmm.
And what I'm loving right now is the amount of competition. Like everybody's hyping up, Modric is back, but that guy's still mid. Can't trap, can't play, bro. That guy has a terrible first touch, Timberland touch, bro, terrible. So hey, I don't mind if that guy goes on loan or if we sell him, it doesn't matter. What I'm loving is this addition of Quenda, Esteval, JP, surprisingly well back, and what's his kid, Palestra.
Yeah.
Because I'm carving that, hey, bro. Because initially I was skeptical about the Quenda signing, but I'm
Mm.
like, you know what? It's fine. Now we've actually got depth. Hey, and Jackson is back. Actually, thinking about it, Kane effect. The difference Harry Kane has made on that guy's like football IQ now. He's not just doing a random shit. He's actually thinking before he gets the ball, and you can see it. Like that's what a season at nine can do for you. So these are the things I'm loving and the positives I'm taking away from our preseason games. Because now there's motion, there's chemistry. JP is looking like the optimal target man, like classic number 9. Just look for him, play the ball. He's there. He can header, he can shoot, he can hold up the play. This is every dream Premier League ever been looking for. And he's proven. He actually has something to prove now because he didn't get selected for World Cup. So I think he's going to have a stellar season. But the negatives, hey, our defense, bro.
That's the thing.
Our defense. Yo. Yeah. I'm still not happy, bro.
Oh, Like
Like losing Kuku now. It's chai, boy. It's
that's the
chai. Yo.
the wing back system very much because he's very mobile. He can actually go up and down. I can't rely on Pedro Neto to be going up and down all the time.
He's
And like
gone.
I saw the goal you guys conceded in your latest one against Real Sociedad. Né? It came from that left side. Né? And that left side, correct me if I'm wrong, is also wait, let me see again. Who's this left
It's
side
Bo
here?
Gusto. Bo
Nah, it's
Gusto.
Palestra. His side, né? The thing that worries me about Palestra is his physicality. Can he handle these Premier League wingers going at him 24/7? And also, can this system, we know how three at the back works in the league. It's very hard to maintain unless you don't have a controlling midfielder. And the midfield for me is a kind of imbalance because you have two wingers who are wing backs. But now, if you're playing wing back, you have to be able to defend. Neto doesn't know how to defend. Balestri defending is ash. It's shaky.
Boy,
Nah.
Neto's gone.
You think Neto's gonna be gone because there's talks of he might be leaving.
No, he's gone. He's done. He's agreed to that Al Hilal, boy. He's gone. Boy, he's going to make Saudi money, boy. But I
Shit.
mean, I do see him staying. But boy, to be fair, after we bought Quenda, why would he stay, bro? He's not catching minutes, bro.
Bro, but who's gonna
That was
replace him
that
in
was Quenda.
Can Quenda do that job of going up and down?
F.
As far, huh?
Because it was already try for him when they bought Quenda and Morgan Rogers. Like Morgan Rogers was basically Xavi telling this guy, "All right, boy, it's Charles Raps. I don't want you."
Yeah, but Morgan Rogers, bro, he's not like he's not a star sign that switches up the squad, man. He's a very good utility player. Like if you want him to do a job, he'll do it. But in terms of like bringing in the goals, the world class performances, that's still gonna be on Cole, you know. But Rogers is just there for engine. He's just got a good engine, in my book. Like low key,
You
that's
see
all.
that exact point you just mentioned. He's got a good engine. So why would any sane manager go buy Morgan Rogers and Quenda, who play the same position as Neto? That's basically telling them, "Hey, boy, Neto, pack it up, boy."
Yeah, bro. It was gonna be done for Neto since last season. Low key, man. He's just been ass, man. He's his whole Chelsea career has just been a failure, bro. Honestly,
But it's
man.
like after one season, you know.
Yeah, after one season, but bro, when you're playing for a big club like Chelsea, bro, if you don't bang for one season, you're gone, bro. We've seen Chelsea in the past, bro. Them niggas telling players to leave after like a few months of signing them. Like we've seen it with Chelsea, bro. Many times. I remember
But
you guys signed Alexandra Pato and you told him buy, bro. You signed him on loan with an option to buy and you still didn't want to buy him. Chelsea, bro, they're ruthless, man. Niggas
hey,
ruthless, bro.
yes, but now I just feel like we're turning into Dortmund, bro. All these young players to develop and sell, but ish, we're not challenging, bro.
What do you think about Hato? Yeah, Hato.
But I told you that guy's booty. Get him out. Get him out. Oh my god. The shit I saw last season. Get him out, bro. Okay, maybe not full on transfer now, but send him out on loan. I think he needs to go on loan to La Liga so he can learn like football IQ. Because he was twerking last season, bro. He was twerking. He was twerking, bro. The goals we were leaking because of him and Chalobah. And my chat is Chalobah looks so good under a seasoned defender like Thiago Silva. Now you pay him with Hato. And it's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? This guy was always getting caught out of position. He was always getting caught off the counter. Boy, Hato. Boy, he's not the one.
So who do you see as your back three? Like who do you feel you're confident in with the defense you currently have? Because me, I'm seeing Fofona, um, Colwell, and Maxence. Yeah, that's about it. Who
So
else?
if we deep it and we stick to Shawty's 3-4-3, we can add Reece James as one of the center back pairings. So he can play on the right side of that three. Fofana
Yeah,
is
what about
decent when he's fit, but he's high risk. Cole, wait, that's an adjutant. He can command. I rate him as a center back. Now, as for Bo, Disasi, Adrabayo, Badia Shield, hey, those ones are shaky, bro. Shaky, 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 shaky.
bro? You guys got
Like, bro,
what? You guys got a lot of defenders, bro. You guys got like fucking over 10 defenders in your squad, bro. This is crazy.
and now this season we're gonna see who can stay fit and who can actually compete to stay in this team. But this is why I say we're looking like a Dortmund because now we're buying all these young players to develop and then sell them.
Brother, you
Where's
got
the team that's gonna say, "Yo, let's compete"? Like Arsenal went and bought players to compete for the league. We
bro.
saw that in Boeze. Where's Chelsea's signings that say we want to compete?
Nah, but Arsenal, they they still okay from this game we've watched now against the team in transition. they get cooked. Same with City. They both teams, their weaknesses is transition. Nah. So Arsenal haven't necessarily signed anyone with XP or any big major signing. They've only signed Bruno. Nah. With Chelsea, I'm looking at it now. It's 18 defenders. Nah. And only two of them are 28. The rest are below 25, 26, bro. This is not enough experience for you guys to last and sustain yourself for this season, bro. That's the issue.
Thank
Like,
you.
bro, that is the
Thank
issue.
you.
And you see, if Reese gets injured, because Reese is not, you can never guarantee a full season of Reese. If Reese gets injured, that's Chelsea's season collapsed again, bro. Because you guys haven't, you've made signings, but again, it's lighties. You see, lighties that are not ready now. They're ready for the future. You need players who are ready now, dog.
Thank you. But right, blue coal, bro. Blue coal.
Bro, and you see, okay, um, those are the positives. We've spoken about the negatives. But we gotta look at now your squad in general. Now, me, I feel like in terms of your attack, you guys are cool. If Jackson stays, if JP continues his form from this preseason, and if Cole can find his original form from previous seasons, y'all be good. Y'all can finish top four. But you see this midfield. If Enzo leaves, nah, and if you guys don't sign a good partner for Caicedo to replace Enzo, it's Chad because you can't rely on Jordan Henderson and Lavia, to get you out of tough spells, bro. And the fact that y'all sold Andre Santos, who's balling out for my team, bro. Thank you very much for that, blood, because the depth in the midfield is looking a bit shaky as well, my brother. Look at your midfield, bro.
No, I wouldn't lie. Like midfield is not looking too good. But that's what I'm saying. Like with the 3-4-3, I can see what he's trying to cook. Because then it would be a case of okay, fine, we put Caicedo and Morgan Rogers in the center. Henderson, it's more for like cup games to control and also provide some XP. So that's another thing. Like all these journeyman signings with Henderson and Welbeck, this is just to bring some XP back into our team. Because last season we got exposed. We had no XP, bro. Too many young players. One of the youngest teams in the league. It was shaking. So bring in some seasoned players who've actually won some shit. They've played for the biggest clubs in the biggest time periods. It helps. It genuinely helps.
Damn, man, Liam Delap is still in the squad. That's crazy, fam.
Ash, and one, he's a PR star boy. And
Bro,
also, I feel like he was bought for quarter because we have too many foreign players.
because from the attack, Mudrik's coming back. Ganacho's just been loaned out. Danny Welbeck's been brought in. Jackson's been brought. Jamie Kingston's he's been brought, but he's under 21. Neto's leaving. So who are you gonna replace Neto? Is you think Esteval's gonna be fit for the whole season this season?
Uh, because they bought Quenda.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right now, in terms of players leaving, Disasi might be out, Coastal might be out, Badia Shill might be out, Fernandez might be out, yeah, he might be out, Neto might be out, the lab might be out. That's a good thing. And Nico Jackson might be out, bro.
I'm hearing Nicholas Jackson to Spurs links.
Let him go, bro. Let him go.
What you mean though? Like you don't want him for the depth?
No, JP is in form, bro. There's no way Jackson benches JP. There's no way.
Coming on as a rotation bench player, you prefer Danny to be that rotation bench player for that position.
In the Premier League, yeah. Because it's
Yeah,
not to
Danny.
say that he's had bad seasons for Brighton. He's a journeyman, bro. They come on with that XP, 90th minute, get that header. Hey, what's up, dude?
The man has won the league with my team, bro. The man is a serious ball.
So that's my chat. What would you rather have? A guy who's proven and won, even though he might be on his last legs, but he can help your lighties, or a fraud like Nicholas Jackson, who had to go back to a farmers league. Like, think about it. This guy came from La Liga, which is one of the most technical leagues, and he still couldn't do it in the Premier League. And he had to go back to farmers league just to learn how to play football again.
Legality. The transition from La Liga to Premier League is different. It's not even comparable. Like La Liga is more
Nah,
technical.
it is. It
No,
is.
bro.
Because
No, it's
deep
not.
it. Think about how
No,
many players came from La Liga, and as soon as they landed Premier League, they shined.
boy, it's
Both
because of
David Silva, both Rodri.
IQ.
Exactly. Where was his IQ? This guy was boasting there at Villarreal saying, "Oh, playing under Emery, it helped me a lot. He taught me a lot." He comes to the Premier League sweeping.
This nigga
Sweeping.
doesn't. Niggas, I don't believe he was cooking at Villarreal because his first touch is also is shaped. You can't tell me you are playing in La Liga, the most technical league where you have to have a first touch, and then you're gonna come to the English Premier League, and then you're gonna be bullied by all these sorts of random like. For African guy, he's very easy to be bullied physically, man. This guy's got no brown rice in his body whatsoever, bro. No pop, fuck off,
Must
bro.
needs to eat Bob, boy. Doesn't eat Bob. That's why.
You thinking he's gonna come in with the African, strength, the ivory African strength? He come in with noodles, bro. That's what he's coming in with, bro. Because, okay, I think he suits the system because he's got good pace. If he plays in the wing, it might be tight because I don't think he can do the up and down movement, and the physicality. Is he back? Is he coming back from the Bundesliga? Physically improving his game? I don't think so because the Bundesliga is a farmers league, bro. What you gonna improve besides scoring and winning
And,
titles?
and it's not and it's not like he was playing ahead of Kane, bro.
Hell nah, he was coming off the bench, bro. So,
So it says a lot about that bro, bro.
hey
Hey,
man,
but I hear you guys are also still going, bro. You might sign a new defender. What's that guy's name? Kim Min Jae.
Kingman J, nah, bro. Fuck that. We ain't linked to that guy. We're not.
50,
We're not. Hell nah, bro. I don't want Kim Min
52
J.
million, boy. Are you sure, boy? Kim Min
Nah,
Jae, boy.
let me see this shit. Nah, my sources don't tell me Kingman J, bro. We still want a left back and a midfielder. As it stands, I also want to
Mm,
send because
remember,
I
Lisandro's. Wait, Lisandro is he still injured?
nah, bro, he's back, but I want him to leave, bro. He must buy, bro. He must get out of here. That nigga ass, bro.
What?
He's not reliable. First off, he's never given me a full season fit. This guy is like Mason Mount, also, bro. Mason Mount body against PSG, bro. Oh, you see, like, bro, our problem is left back and the midfield because like yesterday we lost to Ruben Amorim. Oh, I was paying for him. I don't know. Mentioning his name just gives me trauma, blood. So now, hey man, we're losing to this guy, but most of our goals came from the left side because Big Body Shaw, with this new system, we're using our wing backs to come through with the attack. But Big Body Shaw, bro, that man's got too much weight to come back, and he's too lazy to track back to do the full work. You see, and oh, bro, the way he runs, like he's like he jogs slowly, bro. He like marks like Monty. You see when Monty marks, the guy doesn't. He just be chilling. It's like, oh, he reminds me of Monty, blood. Look sure, bro.
Boy, stop, boy, stop.
Bro.
Yo, and I played an 11-a-side game with these blues not too long ago. Oh my days, bro. Yo. Ah, boy. So I get what
Ass,
you mean, dog. Yeah,
ass.
I I get what you mean, man.
He plays in slow motion, but for the wrong reasons, fam. Fuck's
Hey,
sake.
that's how men were trying to rock, boy. Because he made a sock tackle. Brew gets up. He's trying to push him there, bro. Hey, you know what's crazy? Because Monty's gags, bro. So that Brew gets up, he pushes him. Hey, Monty doesn't even move a step. Hey, then Monty pushes him back. Hey, the boy's stumbling, bro. That was gonna go down, bro. It was gonna go down, bro. Boy, that time we playing against Balis, bro. 11 aside, bro. Balis are getting mad here, boy. People's fathers, man. Trying
Bro,
to fight a young nigga, bro.
you see, you see what I'm saying? And Luke Shaw's the same, bro. Be late for his tackles, be conceding fouls, yeah, stupid fouls. And when there's a transition, if someone hits us on a transition, he kind of draws into the center back position, leaving his left back position open for the left wing to just fucking go through him. You see, and that's the problem. That's why I want a left back, bro. Like Tillemans is nah. Santos has been proper this preseason. Like Santos is yo, bro. I can see why certain Chelsea fans are annoyed at the fact that this guy's playing for my team because he does everything right. Like his basic fundamentals are just too good. But the problem is, it's not enough. We still need another midfielder to kind of control the tempo when 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 Bruno Fernandes is fucking around in the 10. That's another guy who's unreliable. But you understand what I'm saying? So it's like the
How
Fletchers. The thing is,
unreliable, but he was breaking records last season.
yeah, but you weren't watching my team, bro. You weren't watching the full 90s. You weren't watching the incompleted passes this motherfucker be making until he gets an assist. That man,
Ah!
bro. Like, it's like, when you have someone in a group who doesn't do fuck all in like group work and then he just happens to get like a good mark at the end just for highlight. That's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is a highlight reel player. Like if you watch him for full 90, bro, the amount of bullshit you see, like he does in the number 10, man doesn't complete passes. Man can't play his back against the goal. He can't play against a team that's pressing him because his technical base is what it is. It's a base. It's not like supreme technical abilities like your David Silva, like your Oscars, like your Ian Mata. Your Ian Mata's better than this guy, dog, just technically. Because Mata, you can't press him. You can't get the ball off of him. This Bruno guy, bro. Hey, dog. Bro, like he in the final third, he's very like clinical. But the build up to the final third, he's not as good as people think he is. That's the thing, bro. People see the highlights. You don't see the full 90s. Honestly. Then you have people in my fan base saying that he's world class. Fuck that. Uh-uh. Nah, B.
You're not saying
Nah.
Bruno's world class?
Nah, B. Just because he broke a record, you know, doesn't make him world class. He still needs to win the league. Still needs to win Champions League. Still needs to win us trophies. Every final we've played under Bruno, we've lost. We've lost 3 finals under Bruno, dog. You see, that's what's crazy. People niggas don't realize we lost a Europa final, we lost the FA Cup final, and then we lost another Europa final to Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh shit!
Hey, you understand what I'm saying? This man has not won us finals for a long time, dog. Two Europa
Yeah,
finals has actually fumbled. And then you have people who are hating on Pogba, but Pogba actually won us trophies. Pogba actually showed up in big games like against City. Pogba actually won a Europa trophy. You get what I'm saying, bro? Pogba's a winner. But these United fans, bro, oh my days, nah, bro. Bruno, fuck that. Nah, he's a rat. All he do, he operates like a rat, bro. You know, when rats, they just buy, they want the cheese. He just wants the cheese, and then everything else that involves the game, he goes. No build up, no completion of passes, no switching play. Fuck all, blood. You don't enjoy football watching Bruno, bro. That's the thing. You don't. You see, when you were watching Oscar, you remember the feeling of nostalgia you had watching that nigga play football.
yeah.
You see, you see. There's not one
Now,
memorable moment.
You're the first Man U fan I know hating on Bruno this much, boy.
I'm the realest. I'm the realest one, bro. I don't. No one watches my team the way I watch my team, bro. No one. I guarantee it, bro. I even know, even your team. I'll watch your team and I'll tell you the real. I'll say, okay, so and so are playing. I'll tell you, no, okay, so and so are trash. And I'll tell you, so and so is making your team worse. Like you see here, the man like Fofana is good for the first 5 games of the season, and then middle of the season, if he's not injured, he crashes out. You see, man like Cole Palmer starts off very well, but sometimes he be ghosting against teams that press him hard. You see, I know these things because I'm like when you understand football, you know, bro. You just know, bro. You just know, dog. But I don't see any links with us and this Kim Jong Un, bro. That where you getting your links from, bro?
Boy, standard dog UK, boy.
Nah, bro, don't do that, bro. Look, go to David Ornstein. You know David Ornstein.
Who's that?
He's like a football journalist, bro. Can't be hiring. Don't follow these pages that be just announcing shit for the sake of social media content, bro. Hey, social media, these niggas they be just saying shit,
Well,
bro.
because I can't even follow Fabrizio. That Bruce sold out, bro.
Bro,
Fabrizio's a sellout, bro.
nigga be juttering, bro. He be lying as shit, bro. Because now I found out that sometimes he just be announcing shit just for clout and like he just says speculation. Like he be posting things on speculations. Time is not even a link, you see. So he's becoming very unreliable, but he's been unreliable for a minute though.
Nah, but apparently or allegedly, there's a reason for that. So he does it to basically put pressure on the clubs when it comes time for contract negotiation. So a lot of agents get kicked back from these transfers. But remember, clubs can't approach players while they're still under contract. So then the agent goes to Fabrizio, says, "Hey man, make this announcement. We want to put pressure on the club to sell or give us a better contract." Then
Oh yeah.
Fabrizio comes and he says, "Oh yeah, this player's been linked to so and so." So then clubs start seeing that, and then they're like, "Oh shit, okay, fine. Now we have to now start changing the way we move."
Mm,
That's how I'm saying he's a sellout, bro. Because now you can basically pay Fabrizio to help with your transfer type shit.
bro. Hey, I heard that Enzo got booed on the in the stadium, bro. When you guys were playing your last friendly.
Yeah, because this guy's not giving us a definitive answer as to whether he wants to stay or whether he wants to vibe, bro. But it's clear that he wants to vibe.
This niggas kept you guys on red, bro, for the entire time, bro.
It's clear he wants to vibe, and it's fine. He can vibe, bro.
He's delaying the inevitable, bro, and he's playing with Chelsea niggas' emotions. Cause, okay, maybe I think maybe he goes, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't go. If he stays for the sake of staying.
Bruce gets excited when Real Madrid shows interest. Just because Real Madrid showed interest doesn't mean it's over the line. It's not like Mbappe when Mbappe was basically saying, bro, Perez was calling him personally. Is Perez calling Enzo Fernandez?
Bro, it might happen because apparently they want to sell Kamavinga.
That Bruce not leaving. But life is too good there.
Oh shit, shit. Exclusive, Rodri to Barcelona. Here we go. Agreed. Deal agreed for Spanish midfielder to join Barca from Man City. All done
But
for.
we've been knowing that, so.
It's time for City now. It's raps for City. Good Lord, blood. It might be raps now. Shit. You understand what this means, dog? Do you understand what this means, bro?
We saw it coming, no?
City fans didn't see it coming, bro.
Nah, they just thought Roger wanted to go to Madrid. But this guy said, nah, I'm going to Barca, but I'm going to go play with my little niggas. Boyamal, Femi.
Bro, where are Basi getting their money, bro? I thought these niggas were broke, blood. Where are they getting their money? Are they doing some Ozark thing, blood? Where they got some nigga like Marty shifting in the books there, blood?
Nah, I got some players, or most of the players, they got them from the youth academy, and then they're selling players as well. So they're not gonna drop 100 more for any player right now.
Yeah, but how? What's the fee though? Let me check. What's the fee? But they not. This guy hasn't mentioned the fee though. Apparently
Nah,
they
so
want to.
last I checked, Barca were trying to give them about like 50, 60 more, but Man City wanted more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I was thinking that how they don't have that money. They ain't got 80 more.
They don't.
Shit, bro. This is City's midfield done now. Like there's no anchor now in that six, bro. It's shy for City. They're gonna have to rely on Nico O'Reilly to be playing a six, or they can spend money because they got money. They'll just sign someone else, but they're not gonna. Ish, bro. I don't think they can replace Rodri, bro. That's just a world beater player, bro. It's not very. The profiles of Rodri is not in football anymore. It just doesn't exist, bro. Like the midfield market,
FFP, bro. There's no way these guys can still buy more players, bro.
they can, bro. They just need to keep it under a certain budget. They can. That's the thing, bro. FAP doesn't stop City. It'll never stop City. As long as they stick to the budget, they'll be nah. And they've already spent 120 on Elliott, bro. It's not gonna be enough, bro. They need more. They definitely need more.
Yo, but Elliot Henderson, 160, 120 more. It's crazy, bro.
And we saw the highlights. That was not a 120 mil performance at all. But when you saw Morgan Rogers' performance, did you think that was worth 100 mil? 'Cause I didn't think that was worth 100 mil. That was just like another good performance.
Can't judge off preseason, bro. I'll give him 6 months into the league, bro. By December, if he's not showing out in by December, then you'll know.
Bro, but he wasn't even worth the money that you guys signed him for. I don't think so.
English tax, bro.
English tax for real. You can say that again. You can definitely say that again.
Because I
Because
mean, if you're selling your star player to a direct competitor, they're gonna run you up, boy.
you think he can
Let's be
play.
honest. I don't know. You think?
Yeah, now say what you say.
Nah, because I was gonna say, but I don't think Jack Grealish was 100 more player, bro.
He was. What you mean? He was, bro. The shit that he was doing for Villa and carrying Villa. That is what a 100 million player does. Elliot Anderson wasn't carrying Northern Hamilton Forest. He wasn't carrying them, dog.
Nah, but they finished pretty in the league compared to expectation.
Yeah, but did they win a treble after signing the player? You see, Jack, they signed him for 100 mil. He got them the treble. Legit, that was the season.
What?
When they signed
Come
him,
on.
he had,
Yeah.
and he was the reason that they even made it to the final of the Champions League, bro. Because he was cooking in that left side, bro. Well, let's not pretend like he,
Jack Grealish.
bro. He
Jack
did.
Grealish.
Yeah,
Oh,
in fact,
yeah.
bro, like I rate Enzo for bringing Jack back into the team from Everton on loan. But the problem is there's too much holes in the midfield and there's not enough people for Jack to do what he needs to do in the 10. And also Ryan Jerk is playing there. So it seems like Jack's gonna be in the left. You see, because Doku had a horrible game, bro. Horrible game. So I honestly think that City are gonna be in trouble this season, bro, because losing Pep, not having a six, and now losing Rodri, it's peak, bro. It's peak, bro. Mm. They might not finish top four now. My top four is completely changed now after that, bro. Low key. Who do you think finishes in the top four?
Right now I'm thinking. Yeah, now I feel like Chelsea winning the league. So Chelsea first, Arsenal second, City third, Man U fourth.
Winning the league. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that? How
JP boy,
from last season? How did
JP.
you get that? You know you win the
Cause
league with
think
defense.
no, can I tell you why we winning the league? Because we're not playing anything else. There's no major European competition that's gonna strain our players, risk injuries. All we can do is just focus on the league right now. That's how we win
I
the
said
league.
winning,
We're winning, bro.
bro.
We back
What
up.
happened?
We
That's
back
not
up,
happening,
boy. It's the Vouch fit. Nico Jackson out. We got
bro.
Quenda.
I need you to choose your words wisely because we're gonna be doing this more often. So you're gonna have to go back to what you said before. So now, if the Chelsea are gonna be in the pit, in the mud somewhere along the lines this season, you're gonna come back to what you just said now.
I'm gonna come back to what I just said right now. I believe in all my star boys. Este vow, boy. Este vow.
Nah, B. Nah, B. Okay. Alright, okay. That's the first for me, man. All right. Moving on to who do you think are your key players from preseason, like building up to this season? So we know JP is one of them. Talk to me about others.
Caicedo. Yo. That is a dark horse that nobody's seeing, bro. Like Caicedo is gearing up to become something of a world class midfielder, bro. This guy's like Kante, but with the text. Cause like Kante, when he found his text like later on in his career, before he was just a runner, ball winning midfielder textbook. Didn't really do too much in playmaking. But what Caicedo's doing now, like in preseason, do you see one of his goals? This guy said outside of the boot, outside the box, off a cross. I was like, dude, what box to box midfielder's doing that, bro? This guy's playmaking, he's scoring, and he's still winning the ball, challenging. He can pass. Like in terms of all round midfielder, nah, Caicedo's my standout baller right there, bro. Right then and there, boy. Caicedo.
Enzo leaves. Who do you think plays next to him? You're gonna rely on Reese.
So if Enzo leaves, my guess is Morgan Rogers moves next to him, and then
Morgan.
Caicedo can sit deep. Yeah, because Enzo was that box to box with Caicedo covering him. But now, if Enzo leaves, then Morgan Rogers can fulfill that role. Because there's no way he's gonna play wing as well if we've got Quenda, Estevao, or Nico Jackson.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Under this
Or
system, you're
Palmer,
gonna.
actually. Palmer might have to play wing now.
It depends, bro. If it depends on the game. Like, okay, he has to play wing with this system, but against a team that's got a very physical fullback, does he drift in the 10? Because I do see in some games drifting in the 10. Because like I saw it against Real Sociedad, he drifts inside. He doesn't like go and doesn't stick to the outside. He's not a winger that sticks to the outside. So
Yeah,
I think
he's not a traditional winger in terms of like how Neto would go all the way, do a byline cross or hug the touchline. Like, nah, but I'm not expecting Morgan Rogers to do that. But like, I'm thinking more like a Raheem role where it's always cuts inside and create chances like that, or make runs into the box, but like a bending run on the outside. That's the type of role I'm expecting Morgan to play. So yeah, that
okay.
shot of what you're mentioning, like him drifting inside, it makes perfect sense. But if Enzo Vies, then that's gonna have to be Palmer's role.
But bro, he doesn't have enough discipline, and I don't think he's physically imposing enough to even play that role, bro. Because that's gonna require a lot of discipline, defensively and attackingly, under this three formation. Because this three formation works like you guys attack with five players, defend with five players. Essentially, that's how you operate. Yeah. But the problem is, well, what I saw against Real Sociedad is that there's gaps against a team that passes directly through your fullbacks. And against fullbacks who don't know how to defend, like you had Neto. We know Neto's leaving, but for me, that's my biggest concern for Chelsea. Like, can they sustain this formation in a like a competitive league like the Premier League, dog? Like, what is your final, analytical diagnostics on like this formation, how it operates in the league? Do you think it can sustain you for this season?
Now, so I've never liked the 3-4-3 setup because of what you just said. The spaces behind the fullbacks, it
Mm,
leaves your defenders vulnerable,
yeah.
especially if you're playing against a team that does direct or Rutuan, because now they can hit you with the counter, especially if you're doing an overload. So now, say Palestra goes up,
Mm,
he leaves a gap behind. Caicedo doesn't get in to cover that. If these guys counter, it's either going to be 2 against 2 or 2 against 3, and that's the risk.
you see, and
So I don't think three at the back is sustainable for Chelsea right now. We just don't have, I guess, the ball, because three at the back needs ball playing defenders. You look at a team like Inter Milan, like what's a good season I can reference?
Inter Milan,
Like a team, yeah, like you look at a traditional Inter Milan team under Conte, they had ball playing defenders in a three-back system
yeah,
to kind of
even
help with that
even Juve, like
distribution.
with
You see, even Juve,
like Bonucci and Chiellini, them niggas actually had text.
they could pass a ball, they could spray it across the field to your fullback or even your wingers.
Yeah,
You look
but
at the
even
Chelsea team now, what defender can do that? You telling me Buddy Shield can spray a ball across the pitch?
and check, nah. Okay, I'm looking at your Conte Chelsea winning team, which played the same formation, nah. But that team actually had the players to sustain the formation because you had Marco Alonso and Victor Moses as your wingbacks who can actually go up and down, up and down, up and down, and they got text. So they benefited with Pedro and Hazard and Costa. You see, that's the thing. You have to have two wingers who are technically enough to play the 10. For me, right now, Cole Palmer's the only one that can play the 10, which is also worrying. You see, and in this
Exactly.
and in this midfield, you had Matic and Kante. You see, that's a
They did
balanced.
they weren't box crashers. They were never in the box. They were always on the edge or in the six covering the center backs. This formation, we have box crashers. Morgan Rogers wants to be in the box. Enzo Fernandez wants to be in the box. Caicedo wants to be in the box. So, in any case, if a fullback goes up and our midfielders go up, the midfield is open. Passes are going through. We don't have fast enough defenders to cover, and we don't have ball playing defenders who can play out from the back in that formation.
Thank you. Because your defenders were Cahill, Luis, and Espelicueta. All three good on the ball, very good on the ball technically.
And they sat deep. They
Exactly.
sat deep. Cahill was the only one crashing the box. They sat deep. David Luiz was fast enough to catch a player.
Mm.
This new team, three at the back is shaky, bro.
Bro, like, hey, bro, it's risky. It's high risk, high reward, the formation. Because we tried it also. The only flop was we didn't have the left wing back to sustain the up and down, up and down. I mean, we had Doku, but like when you have a guy like Shaw who's playing center,
God Lord.
the niggas can't cover the spacing. You see, they can't defend. So it's raps.
When you have Bruce like that, Lord, it's time. Boy.
That's the thing. Like
Yo,
3-4-3 is high risk, high reward. If you don't have the full backs like Alonso and Moses, it's chai, bro. Victor Moses, that's an African Nigerian man them who went up and down and didn't get tired. You see, when you have an engine like that, it's a cheat code, this formation.
God. And I was chilling with Sans recently, boy. He was ranting about the Lord, bro. He's like, nah, boy, he's so tired of that nigga, bro. Wants that bro out, bro. He wants that bro out today, bro.
What, bro? That nigga Sanji was rating the Lord a few years ago, blood. That's why I'm laughing so loud,
That's
bro.
bro. That's how I was like, bro. The Lord is.
Bro, I've never rated that motherfucker. Never. I've never rated Shaw either. They like the same profile. The Lord's like he's explosive.
Nah, stop the cap, now. You used to
They're the same
ratio. Stop. Nah,
profile.
stop. Stop. I remember you guys were raving about Shaw, boy. But if it wasn't for the injuries, boy, stop, boy. We
Yeah.
know Shaw was a star, boy.
He was supposed to be a star boy because when we signed him, he was the most expensive teenager in England when we signed him from Southampton. And he played until he collapsed his leg, boy. Yo, he already broke his leg, big body dog. It's like his football IQ went out the window, and like his work ethic, it went out the window also because when you break your leg, a part of you also is kind of when you break your leg in any sport, like you're not gonna perform at the same level because mentally you're just not sure about those challenges anymore. When you want to go for a tackle, you're thinking about that leg break, so you don't want to go fully on the tackle. That's why Shaw's lazy now, dog. You
Hey,
see?
Rashford as well, man.
Oh,
So you guys
and
keeping Rashford or what?
look, I want him to vie on loan. I don't want him in the squad.
He he's been going out on loan though. Like you gotta make a decision at some point. Do you keep him or does he go for all, bro?
The problem is he's on 300K a week. And the thing is, he wants a contract like that in his next team, which he's not gonna get. You see, and that's the flaw. Him and Sancho are in the same dilemma. They asked for too much money when they were young, and now when they're old, they can't find a team because the team can't afford their cash. So either he needs to take a wage cut, which he won't because he's got too much ego, or he has to go on loan. And you see right now, the fact that we changed his number from 10 to 14, it tells he knows that he's not the main guy in the squad anymore. So it's like, does he show up to be a rotation player and come in with a good attitude and a good, morale for the squad? Because right now, dog, I can't afford for him to have drama and fuck up the squad morale. That's the problem with Rashford, blood. So many years, the other seasons, the problem of making him the main guy is that he's not a very good team player off the pitch. And also he likes to party, he likes to go out with gal like to leave him. The man's chaotic, blood. So now he's chaotic. He's chaotic. Chaos training ground. Like this is the first time training and the squad is calm. Like team morale is bro. So I don't want him to fuck up the team morale. That's why I want him to vibe, dog. I want him to vibe, dog.
Ish.
I really want him to dip, bro. Like he needs to dip. Shaw needs to dip. The Lord eventually will need to dip. You see, so and Mabaya also, he'll also eventually need to dip as well. So
That guy's 33, bro. He needs to, bro.
well, he's good for the rotation because Delect is not back. Once Delect comes back, then he'll be a proper rotation bench player. But he can't start in certain games, like against a team like you see in Champions League, he can't start against a team like PSG. You'll get cooked against PSG.
You know, at some point we're gonna have to have an honest conversation about the lift, bro. This guy never lived up to the hype.
What you mean, bro? He got injured. He was very good before he got injured. And in terms of the hype, yes, he didn't live up to the hype, but I think it's because he signed with the wrong team at a young age. Like he signed with Juve. That's when I knew he didn't want it badly enough. He didn't want it badly enough. He signed for Juve because Ronaldo told him to come sign. Imagine. CR7 come tells you to sign. When Barcelona tells you to come sign. Oh, bro, that guy's dumb, bro. The nigga chose Italian mob and CR7 over Spanish boy. Dog.
Yeah, and the and the young try to help him, but said, "Come win some chips here, there by Barca." This guy said, "Nah, I'm gonna go play with CR7." But
Yeah, so only to get injured there and then benched and come back as a squad rotation. Eventually he gets his place, but then it's not enough. So then they sell him to Bayern. You see, we actually low key saved his career when we signed him. Low key, like he didn't get as much clout when he signed for us. Because when you sign for us, your followers go up, your endorsement deals go up. You're just the more valuable player when you sign for like United or Chelsea. You just your stocks go up when you sign for us, bro. Because we got the streets under lock, bro. No one cares if you sign for Bayern, because we know Bayern win the league all the time. Bro. No one cares, bro. No one
so
really
who you
cares.
think are gonna be your standout players for the season?
For Chelsea, I would say Neto. For my team, Tielemans, Santos, and Matis Cunha. I think Cunha gets 20 bag this season, bro. Like 20 goals at least.
I ain't gonna lie, I never saw that Tielemans signing coming. Eh, that was a shock.
I didn't either, bro. I mean,
That was a shock.
that's how I know like Ineos they doing things underneath the radar because we didn't even see it coming. Our own fan base. Anyone who told you from United fan base perspective that they knew we were gonna sign Tillemans, he lied to you because none of us knew, bro. None of us, and it's a good signing. 29, league proven, has won a Europa. You know, is captain for his national team. Ah, bro, it's experience, bro. Not the XP, but it's not good enough, bro. That midfield from yesterday's performance, it's still missing an element. Like yesterday we saw Tielemans, Santos, and Fernandez play together. Now
Mm,
Tielemans and Fernandez are finding match fitness, but also Fernandez is coming off a horrible World Cup. Like he had a shitty World Cup, so now his form is down, and he missed two penalties in preseason. One against um, one against Leeds, one against Milan. So he's morally his morale is low, which is a concern. Now, when Joshua Xerxes played in the number 10, that nigga, like, he reminded me of Rivaldo, those sorts of things. He reminded me of, like, a proper techie number 10, which is something we don't see in football because of how systematic the game is. You don't really see creative players like that. And the shit that he was doing against Leeds, boy, I've never seen Bruno Fernandes do ever in a game when he was wearing that red shirt. That's why I like Jay-Z in that 10. It's proper. It's proper, dog. Like Bruno Fernandez, he might need to see bench this season. I'm not gonna lie to you. He might need to see it, bro. If he continues to perform the way he's performing, he might need to see bench, bro. And it's these fan bases, they're gonna say I'm hating by saying this shit. The mutants in the comments that just be commenting on my channel, but they're gonna be saying I'm hating when they see this clip. But you guys can kiss my ass, like, cause me, I know football. You mutants can keep mom gooning there, blood. Me, we watching the real football. But yeah, who do you think? And then like in terms of like the league, I feel like the player of the season that could be shit. I don't even know, bro. Who do you think is gonna be the star out players for your team and like player of the season and type shit?
mm, aside from JP, I'll probably say Estevao, bro. Yeah, Estevao.
Mm-hmm.
Estevao. And then who else? Oh, that's it, bro. Yeah,
You
that's
busy,
it.
busy saying you're gonna win the league, but you can only rely on two players. It's time for your team, bro. Winning the league. Hey,
You
bro.
know what, like I wanna give Quenda a chance, but he's still young. That's the problem.
Very young.
He's still young, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like at least Esteval has some games in the Prem, and he was cooking when he was in it. But for the most part, boy, JP and Esteval, boy, that link
Bro,
up is about to go crazy, bro.
do these niggas stay fit? Because your team has had an injury crisis for the last 2 seasons, bro. That's the big question. Closing the show, like, do these guys actually have, that full season, full season stamina? Because now that you guys are playing one game a week now, but playing one game a week from last season with my team, the flop was the sharpness wasn't there. Like, when you don't play all the time, your sharpness is not gonna be as sharp as you would want it to be. That's like the worrying thing. So you guys might experience that same thing, you know.
We might, especially like players who won't get as much game time because the thing is having less competitions means you have less minutes or less opportunities to rotate the squad. So yeah, some players are not going to see minutes, and then come time to sub them in, they might not be up to standard. But me, I realized if we're really serious about this rebuild, let's just focus on Prem, and then we build from there, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, because you're looking at the EFL, FA Cup, and Prem. That's three competitions you can do well in. Um, but in terms of the focus being in the Prem, I think that's wise of you to say that. But we'll have to see, bro, if the system can sustain itself. Can Alonso adapt to the Premier League, being a new manager in the block? Because I don't like the way he went out with Real Madrid. The man still worries me with his credibility as a manager, bro. Because if you flop in Madrid and you come into Chelsea, your expectations are very high and all eyes are on you. So the pressure's high.
So I see you're not saying too much about your preseason there against Milan, eh?
Yeah, we lost, bro, 4-2. And I know why we lost, because of Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes. I know why. No, 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 no. Not all our goals conceded. They came from the left side. Two players to defend. There
Yo,
was two players. Bro, that man doesn't even close the space. Like, he'll go into the center back, but it's like he forgets there's someone behind him. And the ball goes over him, goal. Both of the goals came from there. And also, Bruno Fernandes just didn't have a good game. Also, he was off. Cunha was
yo,
also off.
I'm seeing his rating 5.6, bro. Yo, booty.
Yeah, let me see it now. I haven't seen the ratings, bro. I haven't even seen the ratings. Yeah, bro,
So
imagine yesterday
nah,
was
because the fact that you're mentioning Bruno and Luke Shaw, like, yeah, no, but you're looking at their ratings, it's horrendous, boy.
ass, bro. It's haram, bro. Like, and this nigga didn't have a good World Cup. Niggas are ignoring the fact that this guy ghosted the World Cup. So there's a reason why he's coming off the form he's coming in. This guy also missed a penalty in this game, bro. He missed a chance for us to make it 2-0. You see?
Um,
And that's coming off missing a penalty from our last preseason game against Leeds. So I know he's off form, dog. I can see he's off form. Like, you see Ahmad's looking lively also in this system. Cunha didn't play well yesterday because this was his first game starting in preseason, so his match fitness wasn't there. So, like, it was a hey, bro, it was a it was a mind fuck because we lost to Ruben Amram. This guy almost caught us relegated, bro. So hey, I was low key hating. I was low key. Yeah, I wanted
I'm
revenge.
a rim sauce, boy.
I wanted revenge. Instead, I caught that L against this pussy, yo, blood. Yo,
I'm a rim sauce, boy.
it was painful. It was painful. But I know why, bro. Fat nigga on the left and this rat in the cap. Like,
Yo, and I've been saying, like, boy, Luke Shaw's weight, boy, it needs to be addressed.
they caught him eating in McDonald's, bro. They remember those photos of him eating in McDonald's. I couldn't believe it, bro. It's like this guy's trying fast food. And we don't try. like that, blood. Imagine. We don't,
We
we
thought,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy, blood. We're not pros, but we take care of our bodies like pros, but pros can't even take care of their bodies. They're trying McDonald's, yeah. Big
Sorry,
Mac.
McDonald. Oh,
Bro. But that's what it is, man. That's preseason, bro. That's preseason for you, man. That's preseason, dog. Like, hey, man. But hey, man. What you got for the what you got coming up in terms of creativity? You got music coming out. What you got for the fans?
yeah, got a single coming out with Jeff called Hunger Games.
Mhm.
Pretty excited about that one. But ish, bro, some shit has been popping off, so I have to now review my track list for my album. It's come to light that working with certain niggas and shady characters can really fuck up your process. So I have to reevaluate my whole shit, bro. Even DC, bro, his album was supposed to come out. His album's affected. So yeah, man. Just I guess message for the day. Be careful of who you associate with. And watch
That
out,
nigga,
bro.
it's that nigga Carl, bro. I know, but that nigga be
Nah, not even, bro. Not even. My boy Jack, my boy, salute to my boy Jack, bro.
Jeff.
There's just some brews out there where, hey, you think you know a guy, but hey,
I will talk about it privately, bro. You ain't gotta mention it on the line.
boy, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, boy, I wish I could tell you because hey, it's deep, bro. It's so deep, bro. But hey, that's a PVT combo, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Next time you pull up to the apartment, man, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. We'll chop it up, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. But yeah, bro. Everybody, this is the Rivals Contenders podcast, previewing to the season. We're excited for the season. Up the Blues ish, but up the
Skiff
Reds.
FPL links.
No. We don't do those teams anymore, bro. We
We
ain't
don't, we
no
don't
more.
do FPL no more. Ah,
I must
that's how
check
I was
on
gonna say. Let's put money on it this season, boy.
I'm not a gambler, bro. We ain't gambling here. If we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I lost too much money. I'm not doing it. And niggas win. Niggas don't even top up cash. All of a sudden, niggas is broke. All of a sudden, you can't rely on niggas, bro. You can't rely on niggas.
Not real, man.
Your boy just owes T money. See,
Oh,
it
shit.
can't be me, bro. I want my money up front. Nah, can't be me. Now the stories after when it's the final week of the season. Nah. 2,000 rand. Where's my 1,000 blood? I said I'm gonna make this amount of points and I won. Nah, bro. I didn't agree to that. Like,
Yeah, no.
I love my people, but some my people be liars, bro. My people can lie. Oh, black, black people.
Oh.
Oh, so now, bro,
That's what
not
happens when you send Bruce money, bro. Don't send no one money to hold, bro. Pay
it's
when
it,
it's time to pay out, bro.
bro. I trust very few. You're one of the few who I can trust with my money. I know, okay, this is good money being paid. I'll see it back. But other niggas, uh, other niggas from the south, bro, know, Bedford niggas, you can't trust them niggas, bro.
You gotta watch out, man.
Watch out, bro. Protect yourself from human beings, like you
Ish.
got, you got to, like,
What an album, man.
yeah. Everybody, check out the Protect Yourself from Human Beings album from Space Jam, Spotify, Space Jam Rocco. You know, I think that's a project we made. Successful project.
Nah, I'm gonna need you on this new one anyways, boy. I'm gonna send you some shit, bro.
Yeah, no, send me some shit, bro. Send me some shit. I just dropped my album, also, my EP. We just dropped the EP. It's on Audius. I'll send you the link now also.
You guys don't drop on streaming platforms?
We dropped nah,
Only
we
on
got our own
audios.
yeah, audio and all the audios. Like
Oh,
I think Bambi can drop. I told Bambi can drop it on his like you know his platforms, but it seems like he hasn't. So, but yeah, that's another thing. Have you used Bambi's video app yet?
nah, I'm still testing it out though. Still need to test it out. And then I'm also trying to get other creators on it. So I've been
Yeah,
talking to one of my bros. Said he's gonna try. But hey man, if any content creators are watching this and you're looking for video editing software,
yeah,
hit me up in the comments. You know the vibes. And we
yeah,
can send it through and work on an affiliate program.
yeah, man. I got some notes for it to be better because like I used it over the course of last week, so I'm gonna be sending Bambi some notes. I think tomorrow, and I think he'll be sharing them with you. Yeah, man, it's looking good. Just a few tweaks to make it more simplistic. Too much of the time I kind of felt overwhelmed as the editor because certain manual parts in the app wasn't working. Maybe because I wasn't navigating it right, but just certain manual parts like basic fundamentals just need some touch ups. But the thesis and the execution, nah, you guys really did a good job. You really did it.
All right.
Yeah. We just
Nah,
gonna
send it through. And we can
yeah.
start tweaking it, bro.
Because like if you check it, Canvas and Veed and Premiere Pro, the thing is this is simplicity and you can see like a lot of the things that's on your guys' stuff is like it's in your face and can get overwhelm someone who's new in video editing. Someone who's like an expert the way I am, it's nothing. But for someone who wants to learn off the rip, basic, yeah, it could be a challenge for them. So yeah, man, that's one of the notes. But I'm gonna send it to Bambi and then Bambi probably send it to you, man.
That's a
Yeah,
plan.
yeah. A shout out, bro. Shout out for pulling up. We really appreciate you taking the time from your Sunday evening. Talking about the Blues. And we will see you this season. Don't think we won't see you. We'll see you at OT, blood. We'll see you at the bridge. You know what I'm saying? And we will be there, fam. We will be here and we will keep repeating what you said now. When you catch the ass with you. When you said
I
we're
can't
going
wait
to
for Derby Day, bro. Derby
yeah,
Day, bro.
yeah. And people, we can't wait for you to also pull up for the next episode because it's been real. And me and Space, we gotta kick it and enjoy the rest of our Sundays. We say peace out. We say one love. We say like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to Space Jam Rocco's page. And until next time, people, Simi, we are out.
Simmer. God bless, man. Let's go.